Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 1, Section 9, for subject Electrical Engineering Laboratory 1. Today we would like to present the lab for electrical wiring installation for electrical supply system belong from kilowatt hour meter to consumer control unit (EV). We are me, Fikar Hispawi, AE190001, and others member, Ahmad Sofi bin Zafzuri Arifin, AE190061, Abdul Hakiman bin Abdullah, AE190055. Now I will pass to Abdul Hakiman to start the presentation.
Okay, so for the introduction, the experiment 3, we learn about the wiring installation for electrical supply system belong from kilowatt hour meter to consumer control unit. So the electrical supply system is made up of 3 major components, which is producing stations, transmission line, and distribution system. Electrical supply system composed of 2 groups, which is supplier and consumer. The supplier is a cut-off unit that consists of neutral link, service fuse, and kilowatt hour meter. And consumer control unit is a specific distribution board that consists of an assembly of electrical components for the control and distribution of electrical energy. So I would let Ahmad Sofi to explain about the result.
My name is Ahmad Sofi bin Arifin. For our experiment result, this is how single phase diagram of electrical supply system looks like. As you can see from here, there are 8 MCB that connected to ceiling fan, fluorescent lamp, and also outlet socket. For 3 MCB that we use is using 6 ampere current, while 2 of our MCB is using 20 ampere, and the rest are using 32 ampere current. The reason we use 6 ampere current is because the fluorescent lamp and ceiling fan produce a small value of current, and that is why we use 6 ampere for 6 ampere MCB for ceiling fan and fluorescent lamp, while a higher MCB value is being used for outlet socket is because it to make sure that we have some space for the MCB to connect with new outlet socket or other loads in the future. For question and answer, I will pass to Fikri Haris.
Okay, for the question, we have 2 questions here. The first question is asked about discuss the purpose of grounding in electrical wiring installation. So, grounding in electrical wiring installation is very important. It is because we can avoid any dangers to the persons in the wiring area. There might happen electric shock voltage if grounding did not apply when wiring installation. Besides that, we need current carrying capability in wiring installation, so the grounding will work on it and by indirectly will accept ground fault without creating hazard such as fire or explosive in the area. For the next question, name 2 types of conduit that commonly used in electrical wiring. The first one is rigid metal conduit, RMC. Is a thick walled threaded tubing, usually made of coated steel, stainless steel or aluminum. The second one is intermediate metal conduit, LMC. Is a steel tubing heavier than EMT but lighter than RMC. Okay, I will pass to Abdul Hakiman. The last conclusion.
So as a conclusion for this experiment, we can summarize that for every electrical wiring, it is important to have a proper building plan. So after we perform this lab, we know that generated electricity is delivered via power lines or underground, and then step down before it is connected to our house, and it will then pass through these three devices, which is main electrical fuse, electrical meter, and distribution board. So the for this experiment, to make sure that everything is functioning correctly, for the wiring diagram also, we show that the placement and layout for the components and its terminal on the device to support in its design. So that's all for the report for the experiment 3. Thank you.